Evere, and welcome back to my kitchen. Are you craving something sweet, creamy, and utterly comforting? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're re-diving into a classic dessert that feels like a warm hug. The ultimate homemade butterscotch pie. We're talking about a perfectly flaky crust, a rich and velvety butterscotch filling made from scratch, and a light, airy meringue topping that's toasted to perfection. This isn't your average, store-bought pie. This is the real deal, and I promise it's easier than you think. By the end of this video, you'll be a butterscotch pie pro. So, grab your apron and let's get baking. First things first, let's talk about our crust. You can absolutely use a store-bought 9-inch pie crust to save some time, and there's no shame in that. But if you want to go fully homemade, a simple short crust pastry works beautifully. Just make sure you pre-bake it, or blind bake it, until it's lightly golden. This step is crucial to prevent a soggy bottom. Nobody wants a soggy bottom. While our crust is cooling, let's get started on that glorious butterscotch filling. Now for the star of the show. In a medium saucepan, we're going to combine 1½ cups of packed brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. Just give that a quick whisk to break up any lumps. This is the base of our butterscotch flavor. Now, slowly pour in 2 cups of milk while whisking continuously. This helps create a smooth, lump-free mixture. We'll also add for large egg yolks. Save those egg whites. We'll need them later for our meringue. Whisk the yolks in until everything is well combined. Let's move this saucepan over to the stove. Cook the mixture over medium heat, stirring constantly. And I mean constantly. You don't want it to burn on the bottom. A whisk or a heat-proof spatula works great for this. You'll notice the mixture starts to thicken. Keep stirring until it comes to a gentle boil. Let it boil for about 1 minute, still stirring, and then remove it from the heat. This is where the magic happens. We're going to stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. The butter adds richness and a silky texture, while the vanilla enhances all those beautiful caramel notes. Keep stirring until the butter is completely melted and the filling is smooth and glossy. Look at that gorgeous color. Now, carefully pour that hot, luscious filling directly into your pre-baked pie shell. Spread it out evenly with your spatula. To prevent a skin from forming on top, you can gently press a piece of plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the filling. We'll set this aside for a moment while we whip up our meringue topping. Don't let the pie cool down too much, as the warm filling helps cook the meringue from the bottom. For our meringue, we'll take those 4 egg whites we saved earlier. Make sure they're at room temperature. They'll whip up with much more volume that way. In a clean, dry bowl, beat the egg whites with an electric mixer on medium speed until they become foamy. Then, gradually add ½ cup of granulated sugar, a little bit at a time, while continuing to beat on high speed. We'll also add a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, which helps stabilize the egg whites. Keep beating until the meringue is glossy and forms stiff peaks. You'll know it's ready when you can lift the beaters out and the peak holds its shape without flopping over. Now for the fun part. Spoon the meringue over the warm butterscotch filling. Start by sealing the edges, making sure the meringue touches the crust all the way around. This prevents it from shrinking as it bakes. Then, pile the rest of the meringue in the center and use the back of a spoon to create beautiful swirls and peaks. This not only looks pretty, but also helps it brown evenly. Let's get this beauty into the oven. We're going to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius, for about 12 to 15 minutes. You're just looking for the meringue to get beautifully golden brown on the peaks. Keep a close eye on it, as it can go from perfect to burnt very quickly. And there it is. A stunning homemade butterscotch pie. The aroma is just incredible. Now comes the hardest part. You have to let it cool completely. I know, it's tempting to dig right in, but allowing it to chill in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours is essential. This gives the filling time to set up properly, so you get those clean, perfect slices. Once it's fully chilled, it's ready to serve. Each bite is a perfect combination of flaky crust, rich butterscotch pudding, and sweet, airy meringue. It's a dessert that's perfect for holidays, family dinners, or just because you deserve a treat. I really hope you give this recipe a try. It's a classic for a reason. Thank you so much for baking with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more delicious recipes. Happy baking!